Hello, this is Kelly Nimmo with A3J Group, and the tip we have for you today is one workflow approval summary. We're going to be creating this approval summary tab on the purchase order application. The purpose of this tip is so you can easily see the workflow information without needing to go to the select action to see the different information. You can also filter the information on this tab to only show what you want to see. The first step we need to do is to go to the database configuration and create a new relationship. So our relationship is going to be to the WF transaction table. So you can see there's two relationships here, the original one and the new one we created. The original one just says owner ID equals PO, or owner ID equals PO ID, owner table equals PO. So we're going to use the same logic here with owner table equals PO and owner ID equals PO ID. We're going to add an additional step so that we only want to see when a user actually acted on it, when they reassign something, if there was an input node. We don't need to see all the different steps like with the condition nodes or anything like that. We just want to see when a user actually approves a record or reassigns a record. The next thing we need to do is go to the application designer and search for the purchase order application. And for this one, we created a new tab. You can also create these tables on existing tabs if you would like. We just like how it looks on the new tab. So the first table we have is to show the active assignments. So that's currently whose inbox it is the work purchase order is associated to. We're going to use the existing relationship WF assignment. And the fields that we're showing are the assignee, the name, and the description. The second table that we have is the approval history. So for this one, we're going to use that custom relationship that we created to the WF transaction table. And we did do an order by in here, so you can see an order by trans date, so you can see it in order of who's approved it. We've got the description, the person, the display name, transaction type, the date, and the memo. So once you have these two tables created here, now if we go back to the purchase orders, if I look at first purchase order, you're going to see that this purchase order is currently in the Smith workflow inbox. And then if I look at the one step further, which is this one, you can see that Smith has approved it and you can see the approval history. Now for this workflow, it's only a one-step process. So you only see there's nobody in the assignment, the workflow is completed. But if there was somebody in the assignment, you would see it up here. And then you've got the history. If we look at the workflow history here, you can see you've got all the different steps where it started and accepted and it stopped, versus we're only seeing the fact that Smith routed it, so one step. If you want to see all of them, you can use the existing relationship, or you can create another custom relationship. Hope this is helpful. Thanks.